No matter what happens in life, you always have two options, okay? And this is literally always true. You can either keep moving and make the best of it, or you can give up and complain. Okay? No matter how shitty life gets, you can always make the best of the situation, or you can say, life sucks, this is out of my hands, and I'm gonna give up, okay? And literally everything. No matter how shitty life gets, you can always do your best, or you can give up. And there is no reason to giving up or complaining or blaming. Whenever you do that, then you literally just give your power away, okay? If life sucks, then why not just make the best of it anyway? Why make things worse than they are? Why give your power away and make a situation less ideal than it could be? If someone comes to beat you up, then of course you're gonna fight back. I mean, what else would you do? But if life fights you, then people say, oh, no, it's unfair. I'm going to lay down and cry. I'm going to give up, okay? And I'm going to say that life sucks and I'm a victim, and then I'm going to be sad, okay? When someone tries to, beat you up, then fight back. Taking a punch, even if someone is going to beat the shit out of you, and if they are going to win anyway, then at least it's better to, go down fighting than just lay down and let them kick you, okay? Taking a beating is still better when you at least try to fight back instead of just giving up. And it's the same for life, okay? Life isn't always fair. It's not always a fair fight, okay? Sometimes life fucking, slaps the shit out of you. But when it does, then fight back. Do your best. Make the best of the situation. There is no reason to just lie down and say, oh no, I can't do anything. I'm a victim. The world is out to get me. Everything is unfair. And surprise, the world is unfair, okay? This is Earth. It's not heaven. Things here are not going to be perfect. And they will never be perfect. You will always have problems, no matter what happens. That's the nature of life, okay? And you will always find something that you think could be better. Even fucking Jeff Bezos feels like he hasn't made enough money yet, and there are still things that he wants to achieve, okay? And that's a good fucking thing, because imagine if, there was nothing left to do. Imagine if you had nothing left to attain or achieve. If life was perfect, then it would be fucking boring, okay? You would sit down and be like, okay, there is nothing left I want to do, and nothing left I want to have, and no more ways I want to grow and learn. That's not what you want, okay? Be honest, keep it real. Of course, life should be a fight. Of course, life should be trouble. Of course, you should have problems, because when you have these things, you grow and you learn, okay? It's not a bug, it's a feature. Life is supposed to be tough sometimes. And there are supposed to be things that you can't do yet. Things that you have to learn how to do. Otherwise, it would be fucking boring. Keep it real. And you always have these two options. Literally always. You can always play the hand you're dealt, okay? And maybe you got played a shitty hand, okay? But then you can still make the best of it. Or you can just throw your cards on the table and say, nah, I'm out. I don't want to do this anyway, okay? I give up. Giving up is literally mental suicide. Giving up is the attitude of, I don't want to play this game, okay? I don't want to engage with life. I don't want to fight, okay? I'm just going to lie down. Giving up is literally the attitude of suicide. Giving up literally means that you are not willing to engage with what life has given you. Open your eyes. This is your reality. This is what you have, okay? And you will not have anything else, okay? No matter how much you wish that things were better, and no matter how much you think that you're entitled to having something better, you're not gonna get it, okay? The reality that you have around you is the reality you have. You have what you have, and you can either make the best of it, or you can complain, okay? And there are things in the world that are unfair, that suck, okay? There are huge, like financial differences and economic, all this and that, and billionaires that take advantage of people, and huge megacorps that poison the world for profit, okay? But then don't complain, okay? If you're gonna sit down and say, oh no, the world is bad and everybody's doing these horrible things and Earth is a horrible place, then you're not gonna change anything. If something sucks, then go and change it. If all these rich people are horrible, then go and make political change. Go and inform the world, or become a politician yourself and make a change. If all these megacorps suck, then go make your own huge brand that does things better in a way that is sustainable. You can always do something better. You can always make a change. And when you do complain, of course, you can still remain critical and look at the world objectively and see, what do I want to do better? What do I want to change? But when you complain and say, the world just sucks, okay? And all these megacorps are poisoning everything and the billionaires, blah, blah, blah. And then you sit there and do nothing. And you're just sad and mad at something you can't change, okay? Then you're just, leaking your energy. You're literally having all these negative thoughts that result in no action whatsoever, that doesn't change anything, and they just make you sad. Then you would be better off being ignorant and not knowing of these things in the first place, okay? Or just accepting them as they are and still enjoying life, okay? There is no point to you having negative thoughts that don't lead to action. Anything that is critical of the world should always lead you to take action, because otherwise you literally just have thoughts in your head that lead you to nowhere, that drain your energy. And I had a really good point to make that I just lost. Fuck. Oh, yeah. Either, okay. If you have a thought in your head, rather, when you disagree with reality, then that will drain your energy, because you are not accepting the things as they are, and you are in literally a bad relationship with life, okay? You deny the reality that is in front of you. That's never going to be a good thing. That will always leak your energy and make you feel horrible. Period, okay? If you disagree with reality, if you cannot accept what is in front of you, then you're going to feel horrible and you'll lose your energy. Either change that reality so it matches your mind, okay? Take action, make things around you better. And if you can't do that, then change your mind. Because a lot of things in life, I think, really aren't that bad. And you just got to learn to accept them. You got to learn to love them. And there are some things that suck, but you can't change right now, or you will never be able to change, that you should just learn to accept. Such as the fact that there's always going to be problems, and there's always going to be evil people. There's always going to be things in life that aren't perfect, okay? If you think the fact that life is imperfect is a reason for you to be sad all the time, then surprise, you're going to be sad all the time. You need to have the spirit of a warrior. You need to have the mentality of a fighter in life, because things here are not perfect, fundamentally. That's the entire point. You were here to learn and grow. If there wasn't anything to change, anything that you wasn't dissatisfied with, then there would be no point. Okay? Because then you wouldn't be able to learn and grow. The entire point of physical reality is that it's a duality. There is good and there is bad. There are things that you like and things you dislike. It's not perfect. That's the point. And whenever you refuse to either change the world, when you refuse to take action, or you refuse to change your own mind, then you will be miserable. Because when that happens, you are in disagreement with reality. You are in an abusive relationship with reality. Either you feel like reality is abusing you, or you are inaccepting of the world itself and its fundamental nature, And that's almost like you abusing it, okay? When you disagree with reality, then you look at God's creation and you say, this isn't good enough, God, okay? You messed up somewhere. I disagree. I don't think you did the right job. And I think I could do better. I think I, in my little human mind, know better. Surprise, you probably don't, okay? I firmly hold the belief that Earth is perfectly designed by God, not with the intention to be a paradise, but with the intention to hold both the potential for good and bad, and the potential for growth. Okay? I think God is wise enough to realize that pain and suffering have value, and that they should be a part of life. I believe that God is wise enough to know that hardship and challenges and imperfection have value because they teach us lessons. And I think the way that we as humans are built, or rather the way that our souls are built, and the reason that we choose to come to Earth is because we want to be here, okay? Deep down, you came here because you wanted to learn, you wanted to have challenge and struggle. When I meditate, then sometimes I find literally a space of pure bliss and ease and perfection. I find a mental state that is just entirely peaceful and blissful. It literally feels like heaven. And I gotta admit that I don't want to stay there for too long. I like it, but at some point I want to come back, okay? You are on Earth because you are addicted to Earth, okay? Maybe you are not ready to go to heaven. I think most people, if they came to heaven, then they'd have fun for a while, but then they realize, shit, man, I actually miss having trouble. I actually miss that there's some drama or something else. Most people aren't ready for peace. Most people aren't ready for true bliss. They are addicted to drama. They are addicted to trouble. They are addicted to things being unpredictable and going wrong at times, okay? That's what makes life exciting. If nothing could go wrong, then what's the point? I know myself deeply enough to know that at least in my current state, I wouldn't want to go to heaven, okay? Because I don't want things to be perfect. And I know that because when I meditate, sometimes things are perfect. Sometimes when I meditate, there isn't a single trouble on my mind and I just feel great. And then I sit there for maybe an hour at most, and I'm like, you know what? I want to go back to Earth, okay? I'm getting tired of having a good time. I'm getting tired of just being at peace and being happy, okay? Give me Earth. Give me drama. Give me trouble, okay? And if you really kept it real with yourself, I think you'd realize that you're the same, okay? You are here because you want to be here. You want a good fight, okay? You want that little bit of drama. You want some trouble. You want things to be unpredictable. You want a good challenge. You want to learn. You want to grow, okay? And if you truly just wanted heaven, if you just wanted to be at peace all the time, if you just wanted to be happy and blissful all the time, and you never wanted to be on Earth again, then why don't you just meditate, okay? You can literally find heaven in your own mind. If you really want to go to heaven, then I dare you. Go meditate, okay? Go learn it. And then you'll realize that, you're not ready for this shit. If people wanted peace, then they would sit down and be peaceful, okay? But they don't want peace. They always have something they want to do, something they want to achieve, okay? And that's the point. I mean, you don't want peace. You want things. You want to grow and learn. If you really wanted peace, then you would just sit down and be happy, okay? But I dare you, sit down for just half an hour and do nothing, and you'll probably be bored out of your mind and feel like doing something again. Then you'll want to go back to life, okay? If you really want peace and bliss, and if you want heaven where everything is perfect and you have nothing to worry about, and there is nothing left that you want, and there is nothing nowhere you'd rather be, nothing you'd rather have, and there are no problems, then go and meditate. You can find that state within your mind. And you'll probably realize that it's cool, but you don't want it, okay? I'm dead serious. Humans don't want peace. We don't want heaven. We don't want true harmony and bliss, okay? We pretend we do, and we like the taste of it at times, but at the end of the day, we are addicted to drama, okay? We are addicted to things going a little wrong, things being unpredictable. We want things to be out of our control. We don't want infinite power. We don't want everything to be perfect, okay? It takes, I think, a lot of wisdom to realize that, and I think it takes even more bravery to admit it and to accept it. But when you do, you'll see the world for what it is, and you'll stop complaining. Oh, there's a little bird over there. And then you'll just make the best of it, okay? Be a warrior. Get that soldier mentality. Be a fighter. No matter what life gives you, you can always make the best of it. No matter the hand you're dealt, you can always play it to your best, okay? And there is no point to just giving up, okay? There is no point to just throwing your cards on the table and saying, no, I don't want to play this game, okay? That is literally the mentality of suicide. That is the mentality of, I don't want to play this game. I don't want to be in life anymore. When you refuse to deal with life, when you give up, when you complain, and you choose to be a victim, and say that, oh no, I've lost, the game is over, I can't be happy now because this thing happened, or these megacorps are doing this, or these billionaires, blah, blah, blah. You're literally just putting your life on standby. You're saying, stop, okay? You literally stop living, and you give your mental energy, and your attention, and your focus, and your time to things that you can't change, okay? If they are bad, then change them. Okay, if you disagree with reality, then either change reality or change your mind. Otherwise, you will be miserable. And if this is going to sound rough, okay, but I'm just going to keep it real. If you really want to give up, then give up, okay? Giving up in life is almost like a bitch move, okay? You admit that you don't want to engage with life and reality, but you don't commit suicide, okay? If you really want to give up, then honestly kill yourself. I'm dead serious, okay? And I'm not saying that to be mean or be rude or be controversial. But literally giving up means that you're killing yourself psychologically already. You've killed your soul, you've killed your passion for life and your ability to make a change. Why not just kill yourself fully? If you're gonna kill your potential for action and your potential for imagination and willpower, if you're gonna kill all of your soul and your mind, then why not also just kill off your body too? Many people probably would commit suicide if they had the courage, okay? But they are scared of death. Most people don't like life. They say they hate their life, but they are still here. Not because they want to be here, but because they don't know what else there is, okay? And they don't know what happens if they, cut their wrists. And this isn't to disrespect anyone who's actually depressed or dealing with such things, and I've been suicidal myself in the past. But when you do complain and when you do give up on life, then that is literally what you do. You refuse to engage with life. You cut yourself off from life, okay? If you're gonna cut yourself off from life, then at least do it completely. I want you to realize that when you do give up, then that's what you're doing. Giving up is suicide. Literally, on a fundamental level. Now, I want to end this on a happy note, so we don't like go out on me telling you to kill yourself. That's not a good one. But my point is, if you disagree with reality, then either change the world or change your mind. If there is something you dislike, then go and change it, okay? Because complaining will get you nowhere. It will just take up your energy and your thoughts and your actions. There is no point to complaining. You gain nothing. You just lose, period. When you give up, you just lose, okay? You don't gain anything by giving up. No matter how bad life gets, you can always make the best of it. And even if, like, let's say you're in a fight, like metaphorically, fight as a metaphor for life. If you're gonna go down, then like go down fighting, okay? Like do your best anyway. Maybe life is hopeless, maybe life is unfair, but then at least try, and at least do your best anyway. In the Aesir faith, it is believed that the world will end in Ragnarok, okay? And during Ragnarok, evil will actually win. The Jotuns are destined to win over the Aesir gods, okay? Ragnarok dictates that in the end, evil will win. And there is nothing they can do to avoid it. It is literally destined by the Norns, by faith, that evil will win in the end. But the gods and the warriors who are worthy of going to Valhalla, they will fight anyway. Not because they think they can win, because they know they can't. But because what else would they do? Okay? Even if it is a hopeless fight, then go down fighting. Okay? Even if you're going to lose, then try your best anyway. Make the best of it. If you're gonna go out, then at least go out with a bang. Okay? And it's the same for life, if you really think about it. In the end, you're going to die, and there is nothing you can do about it. In the end, everything you achieve means nothing. Period. When you're down in this dirt, okay, then you know, you're going to be the same as everybody else. Oh, the bird is over there again. And that bird is going to end up in the dirt too, okay? One day, me and that bird are going to be the same goddamn thing. The worms are going to eat us and they're going to shit us out, okay? The entire earth is literally just worm shit, okay? Everything is based on shit. Everything rises from shit, okay? The plants rise from shit, they are made of shit. And the humans eat the plants or the animals who are made of shit through the plants. And we ourselves are just like piles of shit, okay? And in the end, as I said, like, you're gonna die, okay? Everything you've achieved is gonna mean nothing because you're not gonna be there to enjoy it. And one day, even all your friends, your family, your children will also die, and they will not remember you, okay? Even if you become famous or like become some super celebrity or a huge scientist or inventor, then one day history is gonna forget you too, okay? It's all hopeless in the end. In the end, nothing matters. In the end, nothing you achieve here matters at all. Okay? It is a hopeless fight, and death and time and evil will win. But why should you let that stop you? Why not give it your all anyway? Okay? And if you are really, like, you know, that kind of person who thinks that if it's all hopeless, then there is no point anyway, then give up. Give up right now. Go kill yourself. I'm dead serious, okay? If there is no point to it, then why are you still here? You got to realize that you're still here because deep down you still know that there is a point to being here and that you would rather be here than not be here. Okay? Deep down you know that you are a fighter and that you would rather continue going no matter how tough it gets or no matter how pointless it is in the end. And then fight, even if you're going to lose. If it's all pointless in the end, then why not just party and have a good time and enjoy your life while you're here? If it's all pointless, then why not make a point to it? If there is no, big God in the clouds to say what the meaning of life is, then why not make your own meaning, okay? And we don't need a God to give ourselves meaning. We don't need some grand purpose. We don't need a reason to do what we want to do. We just do it, okay? The trees don't need a reason to grow, but they still grow, okay? They're all gonna die, period. We're all gonna die. That's just how it is. But why give up? Why stop growing? Why stop trying? If you give up, then the end just comes sooner. So why do that? I got a little deep. But my point is, stop bitching about life and start living it. No matter what happens, you can always make the best of life. No matter what hand you're dealt, you can still play your cards in the best way. So be a warrior and fight till the end, no matter how hopeless it is, because it's always better to go down fighting than to just lay down and say, oh, no, life is mean to me, and then life keeps on kicking you, okay? Life doesn't stop kicking you just because you say it's unfair. And, if you're at war, then people aren't going to stop shooting or kicking you or beating you just because you say, oh, no, stop, I don't want this, okay? If you're in a fight with someone and you just lay down, then they're not going to stop kicking you. So you might as well just fight back and make the best of it. Because life is going to beat you up. Anyways, I hope this has inspired you to make the best of literally everything and always try your hardest because there is no reason not to. Bless you and have a wonderful day.